Hi, welcome back to my channel. I am a Jen who reads, and this is going to be what I'm going to read in February, as well as the 2 readathons that I'm going to participate in this month. All right, so this is Sunday night, and this is my first ever video that I have recorded at night. So I have no natural lighting coming in from the window, so I have to just rely on my overhead light. And also because it is 8:30, I am already in my pajamas. So I want to talk to you about what I have planned for February. So my goal for my channel this year is to participate in a readathon every single month in 2024. And this month I actually found 2 readathons that I want to take part in. I will have the announcement videos and all the links to both of these readathons linked below in my description. The first readathon I am going to take part in is, I'm super excited about. It is a Hunger Game themed readathon, and it goes for the whole month of February, which this year is 29 days. So we get an extra day. And in this readathon, there's 4 ways that you can get points for your team. So on their Discord, you go over to their Discord and you pick a district that you want to be in, or they can randomly assign one for you. And I am in District 10, so I'm trying to get points for District 10. And there's a few different ways that you can get points for your team. So the first way is through what they're calling arena events. And they are going to have random challenges that are not related to reading. And they will post them randomly throughout the month in the Discord. I have no idea what to expect for this, so I'm really excited. And if you complete these challenges, again, these are non-reading challenges, you can get points for your team. The other way that you can earn points for your team is through sponsorship. And that is how you react to a message that they're going to post in the Discord. And then you are entered into a drawing to earn extra points for your team. Is also Mut Fight. And what you do is you wager points that you've already earned, and then you roll a dice through a dice app. And if you win the dice roll, then you get extra points. And if you lose the dice roll, then you have to forfeit the points that you wagered. Last 2 ways that you can earn points for your team is, one, just by reading. So there's no prompts really. It's just pages read. The book that you read has to be at least 100 pages for you to get points for your team. And then there will be some specific reading prompts that are announced in the Discord. Both of those ways, the reading, so 1 point per page, and the prompts, you have to submit a Google Doc form in order to get points for your team. The reason I picked this in the first place was because, of course, Crescent City 3 comes out in 2 days, and that's a pretty chunky book. So I do plan on finishing that as quickly as possible. Hopefully it will only take me a week. Definitely trying to get under the 2-week mark on that. But I feel like that is going to earn a lot of points for pages read for my team. So that's the first readathon. The second readathon is a girl band themed readathon. And I will link the description to that also below. I chose to be part of Team TLC because I can just remember when I was younger singing No Scrubs at the tops of my lungs. So there are different ways that you can earn points also for your teams. For this one, there are different prompts depending on what team you're on. There are different buddy reads depending on what team you're on. And then the whole readathon as a whole, like no matter what team you're on, they also have a readathon. A buddy read. But the cool thing is in this one, you can actually steal points from other teams. So after you have completed 4 prompts, then you can complete other prompts and steal points from other teams. And I'm not 100% sure how that works. So that's going to just sort of be learning as I go. So now let's talk about the books that I have planned. I had to be very strategic about this. And unfortunately, because Crescent City 3 is my main read for February, and that is a longer book, the amount of actual books, the number of books that I am planning on reading that I am going to put on my TBR for this month is lower than usual. So let's talk about the prompts for the TLC Girl Band Readathon. These are the prompts that I am choosing based on what I think I can read. So the first one is your most anticipated read, and that is worth 20 points. So that will be my Crescent City 3. The next one is going to be a romance because of TLC, Tender Loving Care. This one is worth 10. So I am going to Secretly Yours by Tessa Bailey. I had originally expected to read more romance because it's the month of February, but because of Crescent City coming out, I'm not sure how far I'm going to get and clearing off my romances on my TBR shelf, but this is the one that I'm definitely going to pick up after Crescent City 3. The next prompt that I am going to try to complete is to read a book set in Georgia. So I picked up The Ravens. I don't know a lot about this book. I do have the sequel to this also, which is called The Monarchs. And it says on the front, these sorority girls are real witches. And this is set in Savannah, Georgia. So this is going to be my prompt for read a book set in Georgia. And the last prompt that I am attempting to fill for this readathon is a book that has no bad creep or this in the title. So the book that I chose is one that has been on my TBR before in past videos, and it is This Is How You Lose the Time War, and it's pretty thin. I think that this would be a really good book to end off the month of February with. I think that I can read it pretty quick. So anyways, I am so excited and looking forward to doing these readathons. Both readathons have a Discord that I've been talking in, and so I'm just really excited to cheer on my team in both. So that would be Team TLC and District 10. Like I said, all the information is going to be linked below in the description. And if you like anything that you heard today, I would encourage you to like, comment, or subscribe to my channel. And I can't wait to talk to you in the future. Happy reading.